Hey Susan, thanks for the great conversation yesterday on the phone. We have decided we do not want to live in Williamson County. Why? We talked about it being the best place for us with the kids and the school and all the things that we said we wanted, but we talked to some friends last night who said that they heard that Williamson County floods all the time. If we're moving to Nashville, we do not want to be in Williamson County. Friends really do mean well. I know that's the case. I mean well when I give people advice, but so much time advice doesn't come from knowledge. Here's what happened. Many times when you watch the national news, they make it seem as if the entire city is underwater. Well, back in 2010, so 13 years ago, we had the biggest floods in history. But for the most part, it was a man-made flood when they opened up the dam to keep another area of town from flooding. There was a great deal of flooding in the 100-year floodplain areas of town. We've actually rezoned a lot of floodways because, new construction, new roofs mean there's less dirt and to saturate the rains. But that was a time when we had torrential rains for days and days and days at a time, and we had a man-made issue from opening the dam from the other direction. Let me show you. There are parts of Williamson County that flood. The reason? The Little Harpeth and the Big Harpeth run through it, meander all the way through the county, taking it onto the Cumberland River, which circles downtown Nashville. So yes, there are 100-year floodplain areas around the Harpeth, but it's very easy if you don't want to be in the 100-year floodplain. It's very easy to find a home that isn't in that 100-year floodplain. Let's take a look. And if you're new to me, take a minute, subscribe to this show. Here on Nashville Redefined, we talk about all things that have to do with Nashville and living in Nashville. I'm a Nashville native and a full-time, lifelong realtor. I know a thing or two about Nashville, and I'm happy to share it with you. Every single week, I take you to new places, we have new discussions, and I tell you all you might need to know if you're thinking of moving to Nashville. And put in the comments, please, when was the last time you visited Nashville? Are you considering Nashville? What questions do you have? I'll answer all of those, just as I answered this question from someone who reached out to me. We've been talking. They're ready to come move to Nashville and to take a look. Do what they're doing. Call, email, text. We'll have some good conversations about exactly what you need in your move to Nashville. Okay, I want to show you where you are. Here's Nashville, Davidson County. And then when you get approximately right here, we're in Williamson County. Everything's south. Coming from downtown Nashville, come on down West End Avenue. Harding, West End becomes Harding. I've told you many times, our streets do change names quite a bit. It eventually becomes Highway 70, but we're going to come down Highway 100. It splits. We're still in Davidson County at this point. You see we're at the Edwin Warner and Percy Warner Parks. Highway 100, we're running down, and here, approximately here, is where we switch over into the Davidson-Williamson County line. As you can see, the Harpeth River runs up and around and craggly all through Williamson County. You can also see there's a lot of property that is not near the river. So the only thing we need to do is find property that's not in the 100-year floodplain. Let's take a look. First community we're going to pop into is Horseshoe Bend. Going down Old Hickory Boulevard through Edwin Warner, Percy Warner Parks, you're going to take a right onto Vaughn Road. Just past the dog park, which is right at the river, we're going to take a right into Horseshoe Bend. This was established in 1987. It was one of the first areas for a parade of homes. Some of the larger home sites that you're going to see here with the older homes were a part of that parade of homes. Horseshoe Bend today is known as a very prestigious established community with 360 upscale and custom homes located in the rolling hills just west of Nashville, lies between the Harpeth and the Little Harpeth Rivers in the northwestern corner of Williamson County. This community is only minutes, everywhere we're going to see, is just minutes from downtown. Vanderbilt University, Green Hill Shopping, Brentwood, and historic downtown Franklin. Now, something that's unique about Horseshoe Bend, the address, the mailing address is Nashville, Tennessee. That's only because the post office in Nashville delivers the mail, but it goes to the Williamson County School District. That, by far, is one of the top aspects of why people love this area, or all three of these communities we're going to see, is because they are so close to Nashville, but in Williamson County, and go to those public schools and have the Williamson County taxi. Horseshoe Bend homes typically today sell before they even hit the market, just because this community is such a tight-knit community. It's a great, unique combination of location and amenities. There's swimming pools, tennis courts. There are lots of community activities that happen throughout the year with Easter egg parades and Christmas and lawn beautification awards given. This area is really established into being one of the top communities of Williamson County. The homes you will see were the style of the 90s. Many people are now having raised their children, selling their homes only because they have outgrown the need for such a large home, and you're finding that most are being renovated, if they haven't already been done so, to update to more of today's interior style that people look for, but the community is where they buy. Let's travel a little further down Vaughn Road over into Stonebridge Park. One of the first things you'll notice is the differences in styles of these homes, and that Stonebridge Park has sidewalks. When we got into the early 2000s, the new building restrictions and covenants insisted on sidewalks in homes with inside of an HOA community. Each of these developments that we are seeing do belong to a homeowners association. You will notice the differences in the styles, though. Homes of the 2000s just look different from homes in the early 90s. Median price of homes here in Stonebridge is running right $900,000 to $1,400,000. Because it straddles that Davidson-Williamson County line, it's the perfect combination of ease and convenience access to downtown Nashville, the Percy Warner, Edwin Warner Parks, and giving you the accessibility of a Williamson County address for those stellar Williamson County public schools. Children who live in Stonebridge will attend Hunters Bend Elementary, Grassland Middle School, and Franklin High School. One thing you will notice here in Stonebridge, meandering through the northeast side of the community, you'll see those are large TVA electric lines. Now, many people are afraid of that. I just will point it out. There is easy testing to find out what kind of emissions are coming from those lines, but it comes up all the time. People want to know, what is that? That's the TVA line, that's electricity, and that's just a matter of what you've got right here running along this section of Stonebridge. Traveling down Vaughn Road, turn east onto Sneed Road, not to be confused with the Sneed Road that is also in Davidson County. You'll find Old Natchez Trace, or the Gardens of Old Natchez Trace. This is one of the few golf course communities this close into downtown Nashville, where you'll find 67 home sites on approximately half-acre sites in general, many of which do back up to the private golf course. Old Natchez Golf Club members enjoy challenging golf course, 6 clay tennis courts, private dining in the elegant grill room, a Junior Olympic swimming pool with slide and covered pool pavilion, state-of-the-art fitness center, full-service golf pro shop, a beautiful banquet facility, and spacious veranda that stretches the length of the 30,000 square foot clubhouse. There is an extensive social events calendar that offers a variety of activities and events for members of all ages to enjoy. These children who live here at the Gardens of Natchez Trace also attend the spectacular Williamson County schools.
The Natchez Trace community only subsists of 2 main streets and then 4 small cul-de-sacs. Those cul-de-sacs and all the streets afford homeowners wonderful backyard vistas to their homes, overlooking the beautiful hillsides. Very few homes come to market. In fact, only one in the last 6 months has sold in this community. It sold the first day on the market. 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, 4,300 square feet, and it closed at $1,380,000. Median price of homes here is right about $1.2 million. Adjoining the backside of the old Natchez community is Sneed Forest. Now this is an older, more developed, mature community. Started in age about 1970s, finished up around 1980s. It's a neighborhood in Franklin on large lots, 1-acre lots, largest you've seen so far for the most part. It's a well-established community that attracts interest from buyers looking in the Franklin area because of the school district, because of wanting the maturity of the older streets, combination of all kinds of ages in the community, and the larger lot sizes. Square foot and home size runs from about 2,300 to 4,300 square feet, all 3 to 5 bedrooms, 3 to 4 bathrooms. One thing you will notice in these older communities, as I've mentioned before, you do not have walking sidewalks, but streets are wide, trees are mature, very quiet as there's not through streets, and this is one of my favorite communities, as a matter of fact. Love to see the differences in the homes because they are not all built by the same builders, and with time people have renovated and updated to bring various styles to a great community.
Of all the homes that we've seen today, only one, this last one, which is just amazing, an historic home, it's the only one that has the potential of flooding, is in the 100-year floodplain. And of course, that's how most cities started, is on water. But if that's not what you want, it's okay. I can find you a place here in the Williamson County area that's just right for you, that gives you the beauty of Williamson County and the history that is Williamson County. And there's so much more to offer. So please, as I always tell everybody, let's find the community that you like the best, and then let's worry about the home. And if flooding's something you don't want, easy enough to fix. We just won't go there.